We are Banuk. Our enemies are prey. Welcome to Legends, a series that delves into the lore within Horizon Zero Dawn, a world with an abundance of powerful and moving history begging to be explored. Today, we continue our exploration into the mysteries of the Cut, specifically those who reside in its unforgiving wilderness. With much knowledge gained from the frozen wilds, we may now sing a much richer song of those known as the Banuk. The best place to begin is the story that shaped much of the sacred rites, beliefs, and traditions of the tribe, that being the legend of Banukai. As it's told, when the tribe's numbers were few, when the old ones were fresh in their graves, they were in grave and constant danger, hunted not by machines, but a ravenous tribe of cannibals whose relentless hunger chased them to the edges of the world. Seeking a way to defeat their enemies, Banukai set out into the frozen wastes to look for answers. When the cold brought her sleep, her dreams brought visions. In her dreamscape, she could see behind the world there was light, and a great calming sheet of icy blue, and great herds of machines filled with the same blue light. When she awoke, she was assured of where her path would lead her. She followed a star for many days and many nights, until she arrived at a temple built of sparkling ice. There, at the gates, she was met by the very machines she had seen in her dream, and when she entered, they bowed before her. Within, she beheld the blue light, bubbling from a hole in the snowy earth like a spring. Then she spoke into the machines. "You bid me come," she said. "My people need aid. Will you provide it?" Then, the machines whispered back. "We go where the light goes," they said to Banukai, "for we are its chosen vessels. There is darkness in your heart. It cannot hold the light for long. Carry it to your people if you must, but the cost will be great." Banukai waded into the bubbling pool. The light reared around her like a nest of snakes, piercing her skin, filling her body. Though in agony, Banukai did not scream. Her limbs shook, but she did not collapse. As she rose from the pool carrying the light inside her, as she embarked for home, she was not alone, as the machines she had dreamt of now followed Banukai. As she walked, the machine's words of warning rang true as the light within her struggled to push its way out. But the machines were there to aid her. She sewed her body shut with their cables and patched herself with their metal and kept the light within. When she returned to her Werek, she found them surrounded by the ravenous tribe, ready to devour her people. Though the light had left her with 1,000 wounds, she charged into battle, and since she still held the light within, the machines charged at her side. The battle ensued. The Werek rushed to join, using the metal of fallen machines as weapons to return the violence that had been done unto them. In the end, many were left dead, but the ravenous were defeated, and the tribe was saved. Banukai, however, would pay the ultimate price. As life left her, the machines bowed their heads, and the Werek wept. As the light left her rising into the sky, and death closed in her final moments, she knew the truth of the blue light, and she felt peace. The Banuk forever honor her remembrance in the naming of their tribe, as she was the first to crawl from the cave beneath the world and walked alongside the machines of the wilds. From her legend, the culture of the Banuk took shape, a symbiotic relationship to the hard reality of their existence and the spiritual harmony they wish to balance alongside it. This relationship is apparent not only in their customs, but also in their tribal hierarchy. The Werek is a sub-tribe within the Banuk, comprised of members that are not simply accepted into it by means of birth or title, but by earning their place. This is the Banuk way, pride in strife, where survival is reward enough. These trials of entry differ from Werek to Werek, often reflecting on their individual histories and origins, along with proving one's expertise in an area that will aid in the Werek survival. Each is co-governed by a chieftain and a shaman, presenting their individual guidance to achieve harmony in this life and the next. This relationship also serves towards mutual survival. As Banuk hunters are skilled in bringing down beasts of flesh and metal alike, the role of harvesting the parts of machines falls to the shamans of the Werek. Not only proficient in maintaining the integrity of their harvest, but before this, the spirit of the machine must be thanked and tended to, honoring the true vessels of the blue light. This respect and reverence for the machines is a cornerstone of Banuk culture and the bedrock of Banuk shamanism. The life and purpose of a shaman is to act as a bridge between the blue light and the Werek, and as Banukai had done before, come to understand its truth. As passed on by her legend, it is known machines are the chosen vessels of the blue light, while the hearts of man contain too much darkness to wholly and truly embrace it. To emulate Banukai, shamans of the Banuk too intertwine their flesh with wires and cables of the machines in hopes of becoming a better vessel to hold the blue light. This is because Banuk belief holds true that the blue light is the essence of life itself, animating the machines and bringing them true harmony. This is why blue gleam is held in such high regard among the tribe, since they believe it is the blue light that has been frozen within ancient ice as it escapes the shells of fallen machines. Though spiritual in essence, there may be some tangible evidence to Banuk shamanism exercising real harmony to machines. As explained by Silence, a student of shamanism himself, while elaborating on how he learned to override machines, he states, "Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from the rites practiced by Banuk shamans, though of course far more advanced. Not only is the spirit of machines seen in their light, but also as sacred, heard and interpreted in their songs. Shamans believe through their sounds and cries they speak to their fellow machines. Though shamans realize they will never be able to fully understand, they seek to interpret their meanings so they can soothe their spirits and heal the metal world that has fallen into disrepair. The most respected of these shamans meet at high winter at Banuk, the closest resemblance to a capital to these highly nomadic people. This meeting is known as the Conclave. There they ruminate on a great many things within the caves under the maelstrom, surrounded by the sacred artifacts and machine relics of the Banuk. This wisdom, though mysterious to outlanders, is acknowledged and respected by other tribes. As seen throughout the land, the Banuk had also sensed the increased hostilities from the once docile machines brought on by the derangement. Even the Karja sent envoys into the heart of the Banuk lands in search for answers the sun could not provide. This, of course, only after the tyranny of the Mad Sun King had passed, which had also reached the icy lands of the tribe. During the Red Raids, the 13th Sun King Jiran had clawed in all directions for those to sacrifice in his sun ring, but the Banuk would not go quietly. Snow and ice keep those painful memories from the Karja War. Though they held off invaders in the cut, like that at the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, many were taken prisoner and slaughtered to appease the sun's wrath. Though relations have improved, they are still tenuous at best. The 14th Sun King Avad offered aid to the Banuk when news reached Meridian of a new machine thread in the cut, but the Banuk would never accept such a thing. For to the Banuk, a gift is but a reward you didn't earn. Hardship in all things is the Banuk way. Mere existence is a challenge they must conquer every waking moment, and one they meet with pride. It is the belief of the Banuk that without hardship, without challenge, one becomes complacent. As it is said, skills melt like ice, and in this is one's own undoing. This is the fate the tribe believes befell the old ones. Through their pride and complacency, they felt that there was no obstacle they could not overcome, and in this hubris was their demise. With this as their truth, the tribe holds little curiosity or reverence for the ancients, seeing them as just another tribe who were unable to endure the challenges of the region and can learn nothing from their weakness. With what we have come to know from the events of the Pharaoh Plague and the choices that led to its creation, the Banuk's assumptions are eerily accurate, though they cite their evidence being that there are remarkably few ruins of the old world in Banuk and the Cut due to the ancients' lack of resilience against the elements. In actuality, this is due to the fact that most of the territory belonging to the Banuk sits within the nearly 3,500 square miles of Yellowstone National Park. Another set of rites unique to the Banuk is the importance of their paintings and songs. Where there are Banuk, one is sure to see vivid depictions painted high upon the rock face. These images are meant as a call to machines, the tribe, or in the case of Arnok and his figures, a singular person of great importance. Though some paintings are seen as eternal by the tribe, painted over and over again like those in Banuk, many are changed or replaced to reflect the ever-changing trials that face the tribe. Songs link to both man and machine. Though some may understand the written glyphs, songs are the preferred medium to pass on history and tradition, for both flesh and metal have songs and can achieve harmony together. For one only has one song to be sung, and for those of the Banuk, all strive for it to echo long after it has ended. Some sing out for the hunt, some to return balance to man and machine. One song, however, holds true to all Banuk, to survive and persevere. The Banuk have faced adversity at every turn, from the ravenous tribe that beset Banukai to the daemon within the heart of Thunder's drum. But these ice hunters will never yield, never break. As it is said by the prophetic shaman Oraya, all Banuk strive to be the best, for our harsh lands will bury pretenders in the ice. And with that, our journey comes to an end. If you'd like to see more content like this, likes and shares are always appreciated. And if you really like what we're doing at the channel, come join our community and hit that subscribe button. Do you have a great idea for our next episode of Legends? Let us know in the comments down below. And until next time, thanks for watching and keep questing.